Alright, welcome to Mind of a Madman. My name is Joseph Trahan. I'm 24 years old. I'm homeless. I live in a tent. Now, that's not to say that I'm homeless, period. I have a house. I have a 3-bedroom house, 2 bath, with property next door in Louisiana. But as you can see, I'm clearly not in Louisiana, seeing as how this is Grand Junction, Colorado. Clifton is the name of the town, I'm supposing. Well, I'm not supposing, because that's where I'm staying at. But again, I'm living under a bridge. Now, the definition of insanity is doing something repetitively, expecting a different outcome, over and over and over again, expecting something different to happen. In most cases, it doesn't. But that's the definition of insanity. Now, I consider myself insane because, well, I do that. I constantly try different experiments, but I'm always doing the same thing repetitively. It's I do this with my friends, my family, stuff like that. Right now I have 2 fiancées, both of which are pregnant for me. Um my nanny is in the hospital. Pardon the cigarette butt. My nanny's in the hospital. She may have just had a stroke and probably has some blood clot too, maybe some blockages in the brain. I have no idea, and I'm very distraught. I'm I literally broke down crying yesterday because of this. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I need to talk to my girls to see if they're going to come down to Louisiana with me eventually or at all. Because if they don't, then I'm going to come back up here so I can be with them, get a job, get my ID, and do what I need to do. Be a man and be there for my kids and my women. I'm not going to leave them alone. But at the same time, these are my family. This is my family, and it's really confusing. Because at the time, I don't want to leave them because again, they're my fiancés. Yes, I do intend to marry both of them, and it is legal in Utah. But at the same time, I want to go home. I want to be with my friends and family down there, and I miss them. I miss them desperately. It's like there's a hole in my heart and it's empty. But look at me, I'm rambling on about my life situations, and this is supposed to be a video documentary of my thoughts and views on different things like life, politics, death, religion, government, stuff like that. And like I said, the title of this one's Insanity because of the aptly named Mind of a Madman. I consider myself a madman because I have a very sick and twisted sense of humor. But as you'll see on other videos, I'll be high or stoned, off of weed, no other drugs. I don't do any other drugs, not anymore at least. And I just want people to understand that in life, there's not much you can do. Life is nothing but a series of disappointments. The trick is to be content with disappointment, because whenever you expect to be happy, more than often, you're disappointed. And when you expect disappointment, more than often, you're surprised when you're not. So you really have to think, is this what's going to be happening to me today? What am I going to do today? How am I going to do things today? There's no point in making plans because plans fall through. They always do because things change, events change, people change, things happen, and you have to change your plans. It eradicates the entire thing that you've set up to do that day. So the best thing to do is just go with the flow. Understand that in life, you can't always have what you want. And there's a song, and it hits me hard because it has a lot of meaning behind one of the lyrics. It goes, "If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if life just contradicts?" And I find that very true because life is nothing but a giant contradiction. You are who you are, that there's no point in trying to be someone else. So why do it? But people constantly try and do it. They constantly try to be people that they're not. They constantly try to be cool. They constantly try to be this or that, be what society expects of them. When in reality, you can't do that. You can't be what society expects of you because society expects you to be a sheep. It expects you to follow blindly in all this. And before anyone starts commenting about how I'm blasphemous or how I'm anti-government or anything like this, I'm simply expressing my right as an American citizen of the First Amendment, freedom of speech and religion. So before anybody out there wants to say, oh my god, he's such an socialist, fascist pig, you guys can go fuck yourselves, because I don't care. I am who I am. I'm not going to change that for anybody. Not the government, not you, not me, not anyone. I am who I am. Period. Now, that's all I'm going to be recording for today. I should have another one of these videos up sometime in the near future. I don't know. Maybe once a week, maybe once a day. I have no clue. But until next time, I guess, have a nice life. Deuces.